think about this dataset. The goal is to visualize this data on a one single screen. So in this video, I will show you how to create this amazing line chart along with the dynamic slicer so that we can see a specific state summary on a one single click. How we can create, I will show you each and everything in this video. Consider I have this dataset. The first thing we need to insert a blank row after each and every state. Of course, we can manually do it, but in this case, I have 50 states, so they will take a little bit time and efforts. I will click here and simply type Control down arrow key, leave only one single row and click here, simply type unique function, open parenthesis and now scroll up and simply select the states column. Hit enter. Now you can see we get a unique list of states. Now in this list you can see we have the end year 2024. I will click here and simply type 2025, hit enter. Now I will click here and simply drag till the end of data set. The next thing I will select the state. Simply hit Ctrl C, right click, paste as the value. Now we don't need this extra blank row, simply right click and delete. And now we need to increase the range of our table. Now click here, Control up arrow key, click on the state filter and simply sort A to Z. Now you can see after every state we have a blank row inserted. Now our data set are ready. I will select the year column, hold Control key and select column C data set. Click on Insert, Recommended Chart, All Chart, XY Scatter Chart, and I will select Scatter Chart with smooth line. We need to select the second layout. Simply hit OK. The next thing I will click on X-axis, right click, Format X-axis. In this case, our start year is 2015. Hit enter. And for the end year, I will simply type 2024, hit enter. Now I will click on vertical x-axis. In this case, start value is 0. The max value I will set to 54. For the measure, in this case, I will type 5. And now you can properly see from 0 to 50. Since we are analyzing the top 50 state data set, so 50 is our max value. Now I will format this chart a little bit more. Click on chart title, click on formula bar, simply type equal, and now click on C1, hit enter, and this is how we can make a dynamic chart title. Now we need to change the color of each and every line. But since this is a single line, I will click anywhere, and now we have selected a line. Or you can click on format. On the very left side, you can see a drop down and simply select the series 1. Now click on shape outline. We need to select this light gray color. Now we need to duplicate this chart for each and every column. I will click on the first chart, hit Ctrl C, click outside, hit Ctrl V, and simply hold Alt key and move this chart. And now you can see the chart is moving through grid. And this is how we need to align. Again, I will hit Ctrl V, hold Alt key and simply move this chart so that it's perfectly aligned. Now we need to update the chart title along with the data source. I will click on my second chart and now you can see it's getting the data from column C. Now if you simply move the mouse over the blue line, you can see the icon is changed. Simply move this to column D. And now this chart is getting the data from column D. Now click on chart title. Instead of C, we need to change this to D. The same I will do for the third chart. Simply click, scroll to the left side. Instead of C, we want this from column E. When I update the data source, the color automatically convert to blue. I will click the lines again, click on Format and simply choose the same gray color. Now if I zoom out a little bit, this is how we can create our 4 dynamic chart. The only thing we need to add a slicer so that we can add a specific state line. The next thing we need to create a dynamic slicer for the state column. I will click anywhere on this table, click on insert. We need to insert a pivot table on a new worksheet. The next thing I will move state on a rows field. Now click insert slicer. We need to insert slicer based on state column. Now if I click any of the state, it will only show me the selected state name. Click slicer setting, hide item with no data. In this case, I will uncheck the display header since we only want to select a single option. Hit OK, simply hit Ctrl C, click on datasheet. We need to paste this slicer on the right side of the charts. And I will do a little bit formatting. Now if I click any of the slicer on the sheet 15, it will only display me the selected state name. For now, I will click on data sheet. On the bottom area, I will simply click here. Click on sheet 15. We only need to reference the selected state name, hit enter. Now we need to filter our main table based on selected state. I will click here and simply type filter function, open parenthesis. What is the array? In this case, I will select from year till the end of data sheet, hit comma. For the criteria, I will select the entire state column. Whenever this equal to our selected state, close parenthesis, hit enter. And this is how we filter our data sheet based on selected slicer. Now I will click on my chart design, select data. We need to add another series. For now, I will simply type the name, let's say series 2. For the X value, we need to select all of the years column. For the Y value, we need to remove everything and simply select the first column. Simply hit OK and hit OK. Now you can see a new line has been added. Now I will click on my second chart, select data, add series, let's say series 2. For the X value, we need to select all of the years column. And for the Y values, we need to select the third column. Simply hit OK, and now you can see a new line has been added. And the same I will do for the third and fourth chart. Now we have added a selected series on all of the charts. If I click on my slicer, each and everything is dynamically updated. Now, if you want to format this line, the easy way to click on the chart, click on Format, simply select the series 2. For the shape outline, in this case, I will select the black color. Again, click, we need to increase the weight of this one a little bit more. And the same step you can do for the next 3 charts. Now our chart is almost ready. We don't want to see these helper calculation on this sheet. So I will select all of these calculation, hit Ctrl X this time. Click on sheet 15, click anywhere and hit Ctrl V. Now we don't want to see this sheet. Simply right click and hide this sheet. In this case, I will simply click View and off the grid line, and you can add whatever title you want here. That is all about how you can create this amazing chart. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something useful. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel for more video. If you have anything else, just write me a comment. Thank you so much.